Starting for GFA, number 4, Evan Boatman. Number 15, Sunday Okeke. Number 20, Jim Gemma. Number 22, Chili Laraguda. And number 24, Zach Baines. Now starting for your St. Louis Storm. Freshman, number 5, Jonas Harper. Sophomore, number 23, Walter White. Junior, number 12, Jalen Lyle. Junior, number 3, Jordan Sechin. And senior captain, number 11, Kevin Flory.
Somebody lost there.
Sechin, Jonas Harper, Jalen Lotta, and Walter White. For visiting GFA, it's Evan Rotman, Henry Holzinger, Jim Gima, Kyle Laragiebel, and Zach Baines, who recently joined the 1,000 Point Club for GFA.
Yeah, so look to him to be a huge threat. St. Luke's going to have to watch him closely in this game.
All right, so we're about set for the opening tip here. As the board has it wrong here. Sunday Okeke is starting here and taking the tip for GFA against Walter White. And St. Luke's gains possession.
Look for Sunday Okeke to be a huge threat in this game. He's got that big body. He'll be able to, boss the St. Luke's players. So look to him to have a great night tonight.
Kevin Florio drives to the left wing, kicks it to Sechin in the corner. He shoots for 3, no good. And Okeke comes up with the board. Gima now with the ball, tries to push it ahead. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Jonas Harper.
St. Luke's already establishing that 3-point. That's been something that's worked for them in the past. They, whenever they're in trouble down low, they can always kick it out to Jordan Sechin and Kevin Florio and knock down that 3.
They inbound to Rotman here. He's being guarded by Harper. He spins left. Now he picks up his dribble, tries to get it into the paint, and they have to kick it out to Laragiebel. And he drives and gets the layup from the right side. And now Jordan Sechin trying to push it. Now passes back out to Jalen Lotta. He swings to Harper, who drives down the middle, kicks it to Florio in the corner, goes baseline out to Walter White. He drives to the left side, now pivoting, and he puts up the shot, and it's good.
Well done. I thought that was going to be a pass or an intercepted pass, but Walter White able to contort his body and get that shot off. Well done. That'll be a travel on GFA.
Jim Gima doubled in the backcourt, and they forced the travel.
Just when I was losing faith in Walter White, I thought he was going to get called for the travel there, get the ball stolen, or have the pass intercepted. He just does what he does best. Throws the shot up and it goes in.
Well, Okeke, once Wally picked up his dribble, Okeke played the pass instead of the shot.
Yep.
And was not between his man and the basket, allowing for White to pivot and take the shot along the baseline. Harper now with the ball, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. He gets a pick from Lotta, kicks it over to Sechin, to Florio in the corner. He dribbles it back out. Now Sechin has it, swings it to Harper. Now he kicks to Florio on the other side, fakes the shot, and back to Harper. They have 6 on the shot clock. He drives, floater in the lane, no good. Rebound goes to GFA, pass is tipped by Lotta, but GFA regains control. And now the ball finds its way to Rotman in the corner. He brings it back out, passes over to Baines. He shoots and he scores. 2-point shot there, about 18 feet away. Lotta now ahead. He takes the mid-range jumper. No good. Okeke with the board. 4-2, GFA leading. 14 minutes to go in the first half. They get it into the post here, and to a cutting Roteman for the score. Baines commanding a lot of attention now.
Yeah, GFA really setting that tempo early. I mean, St. Luke's is on their heels right now. They need to find a way to get back in this game.
And with Baines getting the ball in the post, the whole defense collapsed on him.
Yeah.
But his vision allowed him to get the ball into Roteman. Now the pass from Seachin to White, wide open next to the basket, and he lays it in with the foul. So White has all 4 St. Luke's points right now.
So GFA already looking great on defense as well as offense. They're definitely going to be a handful for St. Luke's tonight.
Larry Gable and Roteman come out now for GFA. Pat Seegers has entered the game. And the free throw is good from Walter White. And also Isaac Monton has entered the game as well for GFA. The foul they're going to call on Okiki. And St. Luke's would certainly love to get him out of the game.
Exactly.
Now the ball goes into Okiki and he dunks it, driving along the baseline.
That's impressive from Okiki there. You give him too much space, that's what happens.
Jordan Seachin with a mid-range jumper, no good. Okiki pulls down another board. Now Jima has it in the front court. Passes it off to the wing, and Jima gets it back now from 3, no good. And it goes over the backboard and out of bounds.
Yeah, so Sunday Okiki already establishing his physical presence in this game. He's a big guy. You gotta keep tabs on him if you want to be able to lock him down.
Seachin now gets it to Florio in the corner, and he dribbles it back out to Lotta at the free throw line. Now Harper in the corner for 3. It's good.
Great job. Don't see Jonas Harper from range often, but shows that he has that tool at his disposal.
Now Harper pokes it loose from Manton, and he drives with the layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, and they're going to call a held ball here. Good defensive play by Baines. Yeah, Harper certainly has the range to hit from 3. He sometimes takes a little long to get into his shot, though.
Yeah, he had enough space there to take enough time as he needed. Drained it.
And now they get it in the front court to Baines off the inbounds pass, and he lays it in. St. Luke's not getting back on defense there. Jonas Harper with the ball at the top. 27 seconds on the shot clock here. He gets a pick from Lotta, kicks it to Florio, to Seachin in the corner. He drives baseline, now back, kicks it over to Lotta. Harper, now White has it, he drives. Reverse layup is blocked. And the rebound goes to Lotta. He kicks it out to Seachin for 3 from the left wing. It's good.
Great job. Great job from Seachin there. Walter White not finding that layup, but able to kick it out to Seachin on that play. Great job.
And now the layup from Pat Seegers is good on the other end.
Looks like Florio was looking for a charge there.
He may have had it too.
Yeah.
Florio for 3, no good. And now they're going to try and double Baines in the backcourt. And he dribbles ahead and passes to Jima to get out of trouble. Jima drives on Seachin, spin move in the lane. It's good, off the backboard.
So this game is already so fast. I mean, Tyler's doing a great job of keeping up with it, but this game is, my God, this game is blistering speed right now. I mean, just end to end, both teams just going all out 100%. And this looks like it's going to be a great one. 14-11 right now. GFA leads.
And now a 3 from the corner for Seachin is no good. Okiki pulls down yet another rebound. Isaac Manton with the ball. Passes to Jima. He drives towards the baseline on Seachin to the corner for 3. No good. That one from Seegers.
And I'm sure you can hear that ball did not come in contact with the rim.
Seegers comes out now for Larry Gable. And he will inbound here with 23 seconds left on the shot clock. This ball went out of bounds off St. Luke's. They try to alley-oop to Okiki off the inbounds, but he has to catch it and goes up for the shot where he's fouled by Walter White.
Okay, so St. Luke's struggling a little bit in terms of finding their shape on defense. GFA so fast getting that counterattack that St. Luke's is often finding themselves out of shape and on their heels. They're really going to need to be able to find that zone that they've been so successful with over the season and really establish it early if they're going to want to contain Baines and Okiki.
First one is no good.
That's the other thing. I mean, you look at a team like this and you think, oh, okay, they maybe only have 2 great players, but I mean, everybody on the court right now has made an impact. Jima is really, really impressive early on in this game. So St. Luke's is definitely, as I said before, definitely going to have their hands full.
Second one's no good as well. Walter White gets the rebounds. Now Jordan Seachin trying to drive on Larry Giebel. He hands it off to Harper now. St. Luke's trying to set up their offense. He hands it off to Seachin. He drives, kicks it to Harper in the corner. He drives baseline, gets it to Lotta. He fakes the shot, passes back to Harper. Now Florio fakes the pass. Free throw line jumper or elbow jumper is no good. And the rebound goes to GFA. Larry Giebel now trying to drive on Kevin Florio. He has to pass it out to Baines. The shot is good. Mid-range jumper from the right baseline.
That's what I'm talking about right there. GFA moves the ball down the court so quickly. Baines has it in his hands and out of him before St. Luke's even knows what happens. GFA employing a 2-3 zone right now, finding great success with that. St. Luke's having difficulties conquering it.
And now Walter White has the ball outside. He tries to drive, kicks it back to Harper. Ball goes out of bounds off of Okiki.
Yeah, the last couple of opponents St. Luke's has played, they've been playing like a 1-3-1, which St. Luke's has easily been able to pick apart, down in the post or kicking the ball out and finding Seachin or Florio from range. But this 2-3 they're struggling with. GFA is doing such a great job of locking them down.
Dribble handoff to Seachin. He takes the three, no good. Henry Halsinger has checked in for Isaac Manson. Jim Jima now with the ball. He passes to Larry Giba. He drives baseline, and he has to pick up his dribble where it's stolen by Walter White. Now he tries to dribble between two guys, and Okiki strips it. He falls on it. They're going to call held ball here, and that should be St. Luke's ball.
Yep, that'll go the Storm way. Good hustle from Walter White there. Got it tipped out of his hands and managed to basically throw his body on the ball, not giving up there, winning St. Luke's back possession. 16-11 here. GFA leads. 9.5 minutes left in this first half. Just a reminder, you're listening to 91.9 WSLX. Will and Tyler bringing you St. Luke's boys varsity basketball action.
Jonas Harper passes to Jordan Seachin, who passes it to the corner to Florio. And now Florio dribbles it back up top. Kicks to Seachin in the corner. He drives left baseline to Harper from the wing. Passes to Lotter down low, and he resets it with 15 on the shot clock. Harper now with the ball, passes to Seachin. He drives left baseline, pulls up from 10 feet, no good.
St. Luke's needs to work on their offensive boards here. They're really not getting as many rebounds as they have in the past.
And now Jima tries to drive. He's stripped, but Baines with the rebound, and picks it up and puts it in. He's got 8 now, and St. Luke's has to call timeout.
Yeah, so 18-11 here, GFA leading. To be honest, that lead should be a little greater. I mean, if you asked me who was in the driver's seat of this game, GFA, without a doubt. I mean, St. Luke's has gotten a little lucky on both sides of the court, but GFA really in control of this game right now. I mean, their defense is so impressive. They got that 2-3 zone going, and the minute the ball moves from one player to another, they're immediately on him, and they're really, really challenging St. Luke's to leave those passes in and find the open man. And St. Luke's really isn't doing it as well as they should. In terms of defense, they're really not getting back as fast as they should. GFA able to move the ball down the court extremely quickly. And like I said before, you get the ball in the hands of Baines or Okiki, and before you know it, that ball's on its way to the basket.
Yeah, and the other thing is every time you play GFA, you're in for a fast-paced game. It seems like their goal is to hit 90 points every time.
Yeah.
And St. Louis just didn't seem prepared for that coming out. They double in the backcourt without really getting back to cover the front court. And that just looks a bit unprepared for the running up style that GFA plays.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially for a team like the Storm, who we know comes out really fast. I think they're used to their opponents. Basically, I think they're used to catching their opponents off guard. In terms of Brunswick and King, those are games with St. Luke's came out extremely fast, and King was not prepared. But they're getting a dose of their own medicine here with GFA coming out, even faster, and they're having trouble adjusting, because when you have an opponent that isn't as fast as you, you can press the ball on offense and compose yourself on defense with time. But GFA just not giving St. Luke's that option right now.
Kevin Florio was fouled on the shot. He made the first of 2 free throws, and now St. Luke's is down by 6. Now it's 8 as Larry Giba drives off the pass from Baines and puts in the layup. The foul was charged to Jima, and into the game comes Evan Roteman for Henry Halsinger. Jordan Seachin drives left baseline, kicks it to Lotta. Mid-range jumper, no good.
Great
Walter
job.
White with the rebound and put back for the layup.
Wow, Walter White, just such athleticism there to come up, control his body, put that ball back in for the two. Well done, 14-20.
And now Jima in the front court. Floater is no good. Harper with the rebound. He's trying to push it ahead. He has Walter White up there. Passes ahead. Layup is good.
That's that tempo right there, catching your opponent off guard. St. Luke's doing a great job there. GFA a little slow to get back.
Walter White now with 9 points in the game.
Now the sixth man really coming alive here at Carey Gymnasium.
Zach Baines from three, no good. And Harper comes down with the rebound. And he passes to Seachin on the wing and gets it back to Harper. 20-16 the score, 7:15 to go in the first half. And now he gets it to Seachin from the left wing. Long three is no good. Lotta with the rebound. Short putback is good.
Lotta in the right place, right time right there. Great job positioning himself to get that offensive board.
And losing the ball off the dribble is Laragiva. And St. Luke's will get the ball back as Kevin Flory and Jordan Seachin applied the pressure that time.
I think you may want to credit that one to the sixth man right there. It looked like a little lapse in concentration from the GFA player there. Really just losing focus.
Seachin with the ball. And they run a play to get Flory open in the corner for three. Shot is no good. Walter White with the board. He goes up with it. He's blocked by Baines. And now Okiki comes with the board. Roteman now with the ball in the front court. He passes to Jima. They're trying to get it to Baines in the post. He kicks to Okiki, and he's fouled on the shot.
St. Luke's slowly reasserting themselves in this game, 18-20. Only down by 2 points, 6.5 minutes. Geez, has this half flown by or what? Already 6.5 minutes
Only four
left.
fouls.
Yeah, really. I mean, this is just unbelievable. The pace with which this game is being played.
That's Walter White's second foul and the team's second as well. First shot from Okiki is good. So he's 1 for 3 at the line now. And Laragiba comes out of the game for Isaac Manson. St. Luke's having a lot of trouble with the size of GFA right now. Baines and Okiki very big and athletic. And St. Luke's really only playing with one big man right now, Walter White.
Yep.
Second one's good as well. And in for Okiki comes Douglas Shannon for the first time in this game.
So if St. Luke's wanted to make an impact in this game, now would be the time. You got Okiki off the court. You got Walt in a little bit of a good groove. You got Seachin tweaking those sides from range. I mean, this is the time they really need to get on it.
They try to get it into him. Pass is deflected. And Lotta gets it back to Harper in the corner for three. No good. Roman with the board. And now Jima coming up the other end. He passes ahead to Shannon, and he gets the layup. Again, no one getting back there. Jordan Seachin on the left wing. And he passes back out to Harper. Harper with the ball, 22 on the shot clock. Kicks it over to Florio. He gets a high pick from Walter White. Over to Harper again, and Seachin in the corner now finds Lotta. Back to Florio outside for three, no good. Lotta comes down with the board, and now he kicks it out to Harper. So a new 35 for St. Luke's here, and now they get a three again. Seachin from the corner, it's good. So Jordan Seachin with his first three of the game. And now Roteman has the ball in the front court. He passes to Manson, back to Roteman. And 15 on the shot clock now for Jima as he's going against Jordan Seachin. He drives left on him, gets the basket, and one with the foul. So he'll get the bucket and a free throw here. That's his second basket of the game. They call the foul on Jordan Seachin. And coming here is the shot, and he makes it.
It's 27-21 here. 5 minutes left in this first half. You know how psychological it can be to go into a half, either down by a lot, up by a lot, close. St. Luke's really wants to cut down this lead going into the half.
Ball goes out of bounds here. St. Luke's will retain possession. Okeke comes back in for Baines here. So without Baines in, you've got to be able to stop him on a few possessions here on the defensive end for St. Luke's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Harper dribbling around here, finds Florio on the wing. He tries to kick it over to Lotta. He gets it there. Seachin now in the corner for three, and it rims in and out. Harper with the rebound. So St. Luke's again gets a new 35. Baines, one of the best rebounders for this GFA team as well. Florio now with the ball. He hands it off to Seachin in the corner. Now Walter White on the wing. He passes to Harper. To Lotta on the baseline. He drives. Shot is blocked by Okeke. And he tries to get it ahead to Jima. Jima now in the front court. And to the corner for three. No good from Rotman. And now Harper passes ahead to Jordan Seachin. He tries for the alley-oop to Walter White, who wasn't looking for it. And St. Luke's has to reset the offense.
3:45 left in this game, this half.
And now Harper with the ball on the right wing. He passes over to Kevin Florio. He fakes the shot, drives to Seachin in the right corner, dribbles in his step, and makes the two. So 27-23 the score now. And he drives left and kicks it to Jima. Back to Manton for three. No good. Board goes to Harper. They've got a 3-on-2 if they push. Talata ahead, and he's fouled by Manton.
Great job. Great job getting that ball early. Jalen Lotta drawing the foul there. Well done. These are two big free throws right here. Definitely going to want to be able to. Oh, here we go. Timeout taken by. Is that GFA?
Yeah.
Yeah, timeout taken by GFA. I mean, St. Luke's actually, for the part of the first time in this game, I mean, really establishing themselves, making a little bit of a comeback. I mean, I think that if they do want to be successful in this game, they're really going to have to shut down Okeke. They're going to have to shut down Baines. And, you know, it's all about finding that form on defense. GFA is such a strong and fast opponent that, you know, getting back on defense and finding that shape is really important. And early in the game, St. Luke's definitely struggled with that.
Yeah, they've definitely been forcing more outside shots later in the first half. I mean, some of the threes have been open, so you do want to be careful about that. But they have been doing a better job of keeping GFA and all their cutters out of the paint. One interesting thing on the other ends of the court is that defensively, Okeke has not been playing the center man in that 2-3 zone. He's been playing on the right wing.
Yeah.
And when he was out there, Jordan Seachin in the beginning of the game kept trying to go to that side to get open. And every time he got the ball, Okeke could quickly close out. His 8 points have come from the other side of the court here, as he's been looking to get to the other side of the court without the long arms of Okeke coming right at him. And he's got 8 points now.
Yep. It's Jalen Lotta looking to put away these two free throws, which will be big, cutting the lead down to 2.
First one he hits. So lead now at 3 for GFA. And back into the game comes Zach Baines. So they've got Jima, Baines, Okeke, and Rotman, as well as Manson. Second free throw is also good from Lotta. So now it's a 2-point game.
So here we go. St. Luke's looking to take their first lead of this game right here going into half.
Okeke driving on Lotta, and they're going to call him for the foul as Okeke lays it in.
Not going to be able to get the lead like that. Okeke just using his body right there.
Well, they would have Walter White on him, but with 2 fouls, they put Jalen Lotta on the big man. And although Jalen Lotta has been a very good defender all season, he's given up a lot of height and a lot of weight there.
Yeah.
In that matchup.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, who wouldn't give up a lot of height and a lot of weight in this match to Sunday Okeke?
The free throw is good from Okiki, so it's a 5-point game now. Also, Okiki did do a good job of protecting the ball on that drive to the basket. You always worry about a guard sneaking his hand in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But Sunday Okiki kept his body between the ball and his man, and that allowed him to get into the lane and get the N1. So now 12 seconds left on the clock. Kevin Florio from the corner for three. It's good. So Florio hits the three. He's got 4 points in this one. And GFA has to call timeout because they can't get the ball in.
Great job by Kevin Florio there. That's that ball from range that he's been struggling a little bit with early in this game. Usually takes him a little bit to find it, but once he does, he goes on a tear.
Well, one thing that has been good is all of his shots, even the ones he's missed, have come within the flow of the offense. Sometimes when a player as good a shooter as he is is missing threes, they tend to force it a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's made sure that he's just staying within the flow of the offense, not taking shots when he's covered, and still putting it up there when he is open.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the shots that he's taking are perfectly legitimate, Great shot selection. Sometimes they just don't fall. But, yeah, you're exactly right. It's not like he's, he could find the pass down low to Walter White, and instead he's just chucking up threes like Jim Fredette.
So the inbound to Jima, and Baines now with the ball in the backcourt. He gets past. He's on Walter White. He drives right past him. Walt being careful with 2 fouls, and he misses the layup. Good help defense from Kevin Florio that time. White now drives with the ball, and he's blocked. He tries to save it, and it goes out of bounds off of Lara Giebel.
It's athleticism from Walter White there, able to keep that ball in bounds, then knock it off his opponent to get that inbound pass. 2 minutes left here. St. Luke's only down by 2, seeking for that first lead of this game.
Walter White with the ball on the baseline. He drives. Layup is good. Tie game.
Tie game here. Now will be the time. St. Luke's needs to start establishing themselves. Full court press here. Kevin Florio. Great steal right there.
Steals the inbounds pass. Dribbles behind the 3-point line and misses that one. But that was about a 2-foot pass that he just stole. And now he almost comes up with another one as he pushes it out of bounds. And this one's going to stay with GFA. Almost looked like it went off the hands of Isaac Manson.
The last second there.
But
Kevin Florio always confident in his 3-point shot. Stole the ball, immediately went to the 3-point line, composed himself, and it just didn't fall.
And they get it into Okiki, and he passes to Baines, but it's picked off by Walter White.
A minute and a half here. St. Luke's can start mounting that lead going to halftime. That would be huge psychologically.
And they run Carolina. Florio open for 3, and it rims in and out.
Oh, man, that's just unlucky.
Rebound to Lara Giebel, and coming across the court is Manson with the ball. He gets it to Jima. Long 3, no good. And Okiki with the rebound. Elbow jumper is good. And now Harper in the front court. He's being guarded by Jima. 32-30, minute left here. GFA has the lead. Harper has the ball with 22 seconds on the shot clock. Sechin now drives left baseline, kicks it to Lotta at the elbow. He passes out to Florio. Takes a shot to Walter White, 18-footer, no good. Jordan Sechin now with the ball after the long rebound. Jalen Lotta drives, kicks it out to Florio. They run Carolina. Again, Sechin with the open 3. It's good. His third 3 of the game gives St. Luke's the lead.
There we go, Jordan Sechin. Always the clutch 3-pointer right there.
And now there's a 1 second difference between the game shot and the game and shot clock. And now the 3 is missed by Manson. They get the rebound. Jima puts up the floater in the lane, no good. And with 18 seconds left, St. Luke's will hold for the last one.
There we go, St. Luke's. Better late than never to get this lead going into the half, 33-32. They used every second they could.
Harper drives, is hammered by Okiki, but no call here. And Baines now drives the other way, He lays it in before the final buzzer.
Spoke too soon.
Two interesting things there. Jima took a tough shot with about 20 seconds left on the game clock. He could have dribbled that one back out, and they would have helped for the last one. And then Harper going a little too early on his drive to the basket, allowing Baines to get the rebound and drive the length of the court.
Yeah, so beats the buzzer there by about 1/10 of a second. So St. Luke's will not have the lead going into half. 34-33 at halftime. Incredible matchup going right now. Game is extremely fast-paced. Both teams are playing extremely well. It's physical, it's fast, and you know you're in store for a great finish here at Carey Gymnasium.
Yeah, going back and forth a bit at the end after GFA got out to the hot start. I mean, for St. Luke's, you gotta like the way you played in the second part of the first half. Uh, maybe play a little bit smarter here. Things like that last drive there.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
took a few too many forced shots in the last couple of minutes. But in general, whatever changes they made after the first time out that Coach Gladstone took, they should look to continue that in the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so St. Luke's playing well. Started off a little slow, but they managed to play a little game of catch up there. 33-34, GFA leading at halftime. Thank you for joining us for the first half. We hope you'll be back in what is sure to be an incredible finish here at Carey Gymnasium. And with that, Mr. Krause, we'll kick it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks a lot, fellas.
So if you're just joining us, great first half of basketball, full of extremely fast-paced play, a few dunks, a couple steals, a few three-pointers. I mean, it had it all. So we're looking for just that and more here in the second half.
Yeah, the score is 34-33 here, and three from Seachin from the corner. It's the hits the top of the backboard, and the rebound goes to St. Luke's here. White drives, kicks it to Harper. He pulls it back, drives, reverse layup is good. Nice move going around Baines.
That's impressive from Jonas Harper right there.
And now Larry Giebel with the ball. He kicks it out to Jima on the other side. Three is good. GFA's got a pretty big crowd here, though.
Yeah, I'll say. If they're not that big, they're certainly loud.
Yeah, when they came out during halftime just to warm up for the second half, there was a pretty big cheer going from the crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't see that very often.
Florio with the ball in the corner, kicks it out to Seachin. Three from the wing, no good. Rebound goes to Baines. Now Ropeman with the ball in the front court. He's being guarded by Kevin Florio. He gets it into Okiki, and now he's being doubled. They're going to call a foul or a travel.
There you go.
Didn't look like he fouled him.
Yeah.
Straight up. They called travel from the post play by Okiki.
And so St. Luke's catching a little bit of a break there. Looking to capitalize on this opportunity right now. 35-37, 14-12 left in this first half. You're listening to 91.9 WSLX. Will and Tyler bringing you basketball action here.
Walter White tries to drive, and they're going to call a foul on the floor here. This one looks like it's going to go against Jim Jima.
Yes, first foul of the half going to GFA. Both teams did fairly well in terms of fouling in the first half. Nobody entered the bonus.
Yeah, both teams did well, but Walter White did not, as he had two fouls in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as I'm saying that, he drives in and makes the layup. But that's going to be the key for the second half, is keeping him out of foul trouble.
Yeah, definitely. The last person you want to lose late in the game when you need somebody to make some baskets is Walter White.
Jima with the three, no good. Long rebound is tracked down by Larry Giebel. I mean, when White was in foul trouble, you saw Jalen Lotta just didn't have the size to match up with Okiki.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they lose him, it could be a problem. Jalen Lotta drives and misses the layup. He's blocked by Okiki. And GFA with the rebound. Tie game here, 13 minutes to go, 37-all. And Baines with the turnaround jumper in the lane is good.
39-37 here. St. Luke's and GFA trading blows.
Harper with the ball, kicks it over to Florio. He gets a pick set from Walter White. He drives baseline, kicks it to Seachin, right corner three, no good. And Jalen Lotta taps it to Walter White for the rebound, and he misses the jump shot. And now Jima driving, layup is no good. Okiki with the board, he lays it in. St. Luke's not boxing out there. Now Harper drives and he's fouled as he misses the layup. So he'll get two at the line.
37-41. GFA clearly on the front foot early in this second half.
Evan Ropeman charged with the foul, his first, team second here.
It's a little how it went in the first half. I mean, GFA certainly in the driver's seat for the vast majority of that half. St. Luke's finding it late. But definitely in the second half, in a game like this, you want to be able to establish that presence early.
First free throw from Harper is good, and so the score now 41-38.
So something notable, no substitutions for St. Luke's tonight. None.
He hits the second as well.
It looks like JB is actually not dressed for this game, JB Boggs, so he's definitely a dynamic part of the bench. But, yeah, this squad for St. Luke's is really going to have to carry them tonight.
Jordan Seachin steals the pass and drives the other way, kicks it out to Kevin Folio as they reset their offensive set. He pulls it back and passes to Jonas Harper. So 20 on the shot clock. They reset their offense here. And now they run a Carolina play. Florio passes out to Harper. And he gets it to Lotta now on the left wing. 9 seconds left. He hands it off to Jordan Seachin. He's trying to drive. Back out to Harper. 5 seconds to go. Free throw line jumper. He banks it in.
Great job. Good job using the glass there. Jonas Harper, not afraid.
Not sure if he meant to do that, but
We'll
now,
take it.
now GFA with the ball. Baines trying to drive on Seachin. Passes it out to Jima. They've got Larry Gable in the corner. He gets it back out to Jima. Now Baines. They make it all the way around to Manson. Bunch of swing passes going on here. Baines cuts and gets it now on the low block. Layup is no good. Okiki with the board. His layup is no good. And the rebound now goes to Monson. And he kicks it out to Okiki as GFA now resets.
St. Luke's executing this 2-3 zone very well.
And now the ball is in Jima's hands. He drives right down the middle of it. Passes it off to Baines, and he dunks. St. Luke's calls timeout. Well, if you're going to run a zone, you can't let him go down the middle just like Jima did right there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the one place you can't let him beat you. As if the man goes down the middle, the whole defense has to collapse. And the center has to come up where someone's already waiting down at the low block. It's basically an automatic bucket. And so if St. Luke's is going to run a zone, they've got to be able to stop that kind of play.
Absolutely.
I'd also be interested to see if they are going to go zone. They might want to consider a box and one with someone, most likely Jalen Lotta, guarding Baines, Zach Baines, as he's clearly their biggest offensive threat.
Yeah.
And they run so many give and goes with him that aren't easy to defend in a zone defense. And so I'd be curious to see if they want to take him out of the equation and let the rest of them play zone defense.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you definitely don't want to. St. Luke definitely does not want to find themselves outmatched in this game. GFA is the kind of opponent that can quickly put you down 10 points. That's an enormous hole to dig yourself out of.
Down 2, Harper has the ball, and he gets it to Seachin on the left wing. He's trying to run a pick and roll with Lotta, but he just pulls back out. 20 seconds on the shot clock now. He's got Walter White at the free throw line. Okiki comes right up on him. And now he passes to Lotta, back to White. And now Seachin drives, kicks it out to White on the left wing. Seachin now wide open for 3 from the left wing. It's good. He gives them the lead.
Second lead of the game for the Storm here, 44-43. Both leads have come courtesy of a Jordan Seachin three-pointer.
And now they're trying to get the ball into Okiki. He misses the layup, though, and gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on the shot. This one should go against White. That'll be his third.
So White immediately understanding that he has his days are numbered here on the court if he continues to foul.
And now Okiki at the line for 2. Now the crowd making some noise here. First one he airballs. And he's going to hear about that one too.
Absolutely.
Now Colin Meany comes in for Walter White. That is a huge substitution that St. Luke's has to make to preserve Walter White for later in the game.
Yeah, Colin Meany, if any time was to make your impact on a game, now would be it. This is your moment. Big game, tie game. Now, 10 minutes left. Colin Meany is going to have all the eyes on him tonight.
So St. Luke's now with the ball after the second free throw is good. Seachin kicks it out to Lotta. He tries to drive and nearly travels with it. Passes out to Florio to Seachin for the corner from 3. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of GFA as 2 guys ran into each other trying to get the board. And St. Luke's will keep the ball.
Yeah, so something that St. Luke's wants to avoid is without having that presence of Walter White on the court, you don't want to find yourself playing timid. It's easy when you don't have your star on the court to sort of play a little timid and be not as aggressive as you normally would be, St. Luke's cannot afford to back down in this game at all.
St. Luke's running Carolina as Harper now with the ball, handing to Seachin. He drives, kicks it to Lotta, baseline, pulls it out. Harper with 10 seconds on the shot clock. To Seachin, 8 on the clock now. He tries to drive out to Harper, 5, pulls up for 3. It's good.
That was great. That was NBA range right there.
That's where he's got to look for his shot more. He can shoot it. He just doesn't really.
St. Luke's biggest lead of the night, 3 points here, 47-44.
They get it to Okiki, but he has to pass it out. And now the floater in the lane is no good from Manson. And now Harper gets the rebound. GFA thought he put the ball out of bounds. The ref didn't see it. And now Seachin from the dribble, handoff by Florio, no good for 3. And saving the ball for the rebound is Manson. Gimo with the ball. He gets it to Okiki. That's the matchup they're going to try to exploit with Walter White off the court. Now Okiki gets his own rebound after the miss and hits it fading away from the basket.
47-46, 8.5 minutes left in this half. Game continuing at a blistering pace here. Both St. Luke's and GFA seeking to find that edge.
Harper now drives, kicks it to Meany down low, and he's going to be tied up.
It's a jump ball there. It's going to go to the maroon.
Yeah, that's something that Meany's going to get better with as he has more experience playing down low. But when you get the ball there, he put it down low and sort of tried to protect it a little. You've got to keep the ball high and keep it moving. He did not that time, so GFA was able to force the jump ball. Seachin now tries to drive, hands it off to Florio for 3. It's good.
There we go. St. Luke's using what they have, that ball from range. If you're not going to go down low, you've got to kick it out to Seachin or Florio. They'll handle it. Late in the game, they get better and better.
And now they get it to Baines. Walter White guarding him. Baines drives and makes a layup. White now in for Meany with a little under 8 minutes to go. But they have switched him onto Baines defensively instead of on Okiki. Florio goes around the right side, kicks it to Walter White. He pulls up for the long 2, no good. And now Jima coming up the other end of the court. Larry Giebel gets the ball. He's back into the game for the first time in a while. Now they get it to Okiki in the lane, and his shot is good.
Tie game, 50-50.
One step and laid it in right there as Gianlotta could not get in the way of him.
Yeah, St. Luke's winning this game is simply going to be a matter of managing Okiki, managing Baines.
Seachin now with the pull-up jumper from the free throw line is good, so they take a 2-point lead. Seachin having a very good game here as he has given them many leads throughout this game. Now the 3 from Larry Giebel is way long, and it goes off of Okiki. Ball goes to St. Luke's now.
Seachin having an absolutely clutch game tonight.
I don't know his exact total, but I believe it's over 15 now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now White drives, and he's fouled. So we're going to the line. We've got the scores of each player on the scoreboard, but Seachin right now being blocked by a net.
Yeah, it's the price you pay.
So Okiki charged with the foul, his second. So he's not yet in any danger of fouling out. First free throw is good. White now with 14 in this game.
If you've been following the season, you know that is a low number for Walter White at this point in the game. And Mr. Pierce telling us now that Jordan Seachin has 16 points so far in this game. Thank you, Mr. Pierce. So that's the official number. Jordan Seachin, 16 points in this game, giving the Storm 3 leads.
And
so that's, it doesn't get much better than that.
Walter White also hits the second free throw to give him a 4-point lead. So, down the stretch, Walter White avoiding that fourth foul is going to be crucial here as you know, if he's playing with 4 and has to back off defensively, it's going to be a real problem.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this game is going to come down to wire. And as I said before, you know, whoever wins this game, you know, it's really going to be a victory that could have gone either way. I mean, both teams have played so well. St. Luke's starting off slow, but they have fought their way, clawed their way back to have the lead here fairly late in the second half. This will be an incredible moral lift for the Storm, or an incredible moral despair if they lose.
And now they get the ball in. Just GFA to Ropeman, and he drives the other way. And now gets it to Okiki. He's being guarded by White. He spins left and puts it in on the layup. White trying to defend the pass instead of the basket there.
6 minutes left here, 54-52. Just a reminder, you're listening to 91.9 WSLX, Will and Tyler. Oh, man.
Walter White tries to throw it down over a defender, and he can't do it. Now Baines trips coming up the court, and Florio comes away with the ball. He passes ahead to Harper in the front court. He drives, kicks it out to Seachin, left wing, 3, no good.
St. Luke's getting lucky there. Baines had an open lane, was tripped.
And now driving is Chima, and he misses the shot. Baines travels after getting the rebound.
54-52, 5 minutes left. 5:47 left, excuse me. Meany preparing to sub in now for White. Again.
Offense, defense substitutions, and now White takes a 3, and he hits it.
Oh, my. Well.
Wow, you don't see that too often from Walter White.
Definitely do not.
That's an understatement.
We'll call him an opportunist.
I mean, apparently he can hit him.
Evidently.
And Harper now passes ahead to Seachin, and he is blocked but fouled. I mean, if you're going to take it, do it without hesitation. And he did, and it paid off that time.
A little bit of a stutter step, looking like he was second-guessing himself, but
well, he wanted
let it
to
loose.
drive,
Yeah.
And he had way too much space, and he said, why not?
Yep.
The one thing is, he may have to develop that three-point shot, not necessarily for high school, but college. I mean, well, you know, Clay's height 6'5", 6'6".
I mean, I was walking behind him in the hallway today, and I'm like 5'6", and he is towering. So yeah, I put him about 6'5" probably.
Yeah, the first free throw Seachin misses, but I mean, for high school, that's good enough to play big man.
Exactly.
Second free throw is good. College, it's not.
Yeah.
So he does need to develop a three-point shot for when he gets to the college level.
Exactly. You don't want to have that be the weakness in your game.
And Meany does check in, but it is not for White. It is for Lotta. And now driving and missing the layup is Baines here. So St. Luke's has Meany and White both on the court here. Probably feeling that Meany's a better matchup for Okiki defensively.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think Gladstone wants to give Okiki any opportunity to get lucky here with 4.5 minutes left in the second half.
Seachin pulls from 3, no good. And the ball goes out of bounds to GFA, and their coach calls timeout. So St. Luke's with a 6-point lead heading into this timeout.
So I don't know about you, Tyler, but my heart is racing right now. I mean, this game has been just unbelievable. I swear to God, from the first whistle, this game has just been 100 miles an hour. And both teams have played so well. I mean, this is just, I would put this as one of the best games of the season so far, certainly.
Yeah.
St. Luke's playing extremely well. It's almost a storybook game here. They were down early in the first half, lagging behind, not being able to find their shape, back down on the court on defense against GFA. They claw their way back, and that I think that will be the characteristic, whatever the outcome of this season, of this game, for this team, that they are a team that does not let up, and I think that's been evident extremely well here in this game.
Yeah, a few fouls again in this half, only 5 between the two teams combined here, and a few timeouts as well.
Yeah, exactly. And as long as White keeps his foul count down, he should be all right to continue playing in this game having him on the court late in the game is crucial for the Storm. So 58-52 here, 4.5 minutes left in the second half. Just a reminder, before things get way too hectic, you're listening to 91.9 WSLX. Will and Tyler bringing you the boys varsity basketball game, St. Luke's against GFA.
Isaac Manton now into the game for GFA. He hands the ball to Jima. Gets it into Baines in the paint, and the floater is good. Nice touch on that shot from Baines, and he brings it to a 4-point game.
58-54 here, 4 minutes left. St. Luke's really needing to manage this powerful GFA team.
Florio trips on his way to the basket, but the ball is out of bounds off of Okiki, and St. Luke's will keep it.
Kiki didn't think so, but the ref did, and he was right there. So we'll assume he's right. We'll hope he's right. We're glad he's right.
We'll take his word for it anyway. As Florio set to inbound and passes it to Harper. 4 minutes to go now, and St. Luke's playing 4 out, 1 in, and they run Carolina. Florio fakes the 3, pass to Harper, wide open 3. It's good. His 3rd of the game.
Beyond the arc, who would have thought it? St. Luke's. Everyone getting a piece of the pie now.
And now they baseline pass over to Madsen.
Oh, they're going to call it reach.
Madsen, and Harper clearly reaching on that play.
I actually think that might have been Florio. I believe they're going to give that to Florio.
Or, now they give it to Harper.
No, they give it to Harper, okay.
Meany comes out for Lada now. St. Luke's getting 3s from everyone, something usually they're only expecting contributions from Florio and Seachin from beyond the arc. Missed layup by Okiki for GFA, leads to St. Luke's getting the board.
St. Luke's showing their physicality here late in this game, clawing for that ball as it was bouncing around right under the basket. Sonny Okiki is just such a formidable figure.
Walter White splits 2 defenders. The layup no good. Baines with the rebound. Larry Giebel now with the ball in the front court. Drives by Seachin and misses the layup. Walter White with the rebound. He passes off to Kevin Florio. Under 3 minutes to go. 61-54, St. Luke's leads. Harper drives, and he's blocked by Okiki.
That's going to be a foul.
They're going to call a foul here. And once again, Okiki disagreeing with the ref.
Yeah, Okiki's, that's going to be his 3rd foul of the game here. So, I mean, geez, for the Dragons, I mean, the last place you want to be down 5 points with less than 2 minutes to go in this game is a court without Sunday Okiki. So, you know, he's certainly going to have to manage that. And, you know, having those fouls late in the game, it really takes a psychological toll. I mean, you're more timid in your challenges. You're not as confident. You're not as aggressive. And, you know, for a player like Okiki, who that's, you know, those are the traits that he relies on. You know, look for that to make a huge impact late in the game. 2:52 here to go in his second half.
Harper hits 2. He's got 17 on the game. And now it's a 9-point game. Baines dunks it off the pass from Larry Gable.
St. Luke's, you cannot get lazy here. No matter what the lead is, GFA has plenty of time. You sit down, you'll be walking home down by 10.
And now Seachin drives, kicks it to Walter White in the corner. Another one, no good. Rebound Seachin, and they're going to call an over the back on Okiki as he ran into Seachin.
4th foul.
That's the team's 6th. And looks like they're set to substitute for him now. And the guy they're going to bring in is Douglas Shannon. And he does come in for Sunday Okiki. Now St. Luke's can work a little bit more inside as they've had to have Harper and White shoot more beyond the arc than they usually do. It's been successful, though. Florio for 3, he misses. Rebound GFA. They pass ahead to Larry Giebel.
St. Luke's are really going to need to find that nail in the coffin here with Okiki off the court.
Jima now hits the 3. After the pass to Shannon went right by him, and Jima happened to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, this game down to a 4-point lead for the Storm here. 2 minutes left.
Harper tries to drive, holds back, and now hands it off to Florio. And now Florio gets by his guy. Harper for three. It's good.
Nailed it.
And now Jima's hurt as Florio ran over him. Not a charge as Jima was clearly moving, but not enough to call a blocking foul either. And now Jima looks like he's hurt. GFA has to call timeout. So Harper coming up clutch now with the three ball for Seachin. Now Harper, he's got 20. And, I mean, again, we've seen that Harper can hit the three. This is the first game he's really firing at will, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this should be a turning point in the season for him. Knowing that in a high-pressure game, a high-stakes game like this against an extremely good opponent, the fact that he's able to, nail those threes in clutch situations, I mean, that's huge. Huge confidence builder for him going forward. I mean, he'll look back at this game and think, hey, I could do it then. Why can't I do it now?
And it's also something for the Storm to look at and say, when they've got big guys and, Walter White's going to get his scoring no matter what, but when they've got big guys, it's hard to drive on them with Florio, Cicinlata, and Harper.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you can't just have two guys shooting from outside.
Yeah.
So they're going to need Harper to take more threes if they want to beat more teams with big physical interiors.
Yeah, especially at this point of the season, the scouting report against St. Luke's is exclusively that Seachin and Florio are dangerous from range. If Harper can establish that three-pointer, he can catch teams off guard late in the season. So 66-59 here. St. Luke's leading. Minute and a half left in this game that has been extremely wild, extremely enjoyable, and certainly shaping up for a photo finish.
Larry Giebel from three, no good. Long rebound goes to GFA. And now Jordan Seachin steals the pass, and the ball goes off of Jima. And the ball will go to St. Luke's here with a minute 36 left in the game.
GFA, full court press here. They're going 100%.
And now they get into Harper, and he's driving the other way. And he pulls it back. Now being guarded by Jima. He passes to Seachin. He moves to the right. 25 on the shot clock. Now he dribbles. He's got a lane there, and he pulls it back out to Florio. Trying to waste time here. And Florio fakes the drive and pulls it back out. Fakes the pass to Harper now. 10 on the clock.
St. Luke's collecting a couple ankles here late in this game.
He drives. Floater is no good. 7-point game. A minute to go. Ball is on the floor. Florio dives for it, but Jima comes up with it. Larry Giebel to the corner for three, and that's long. Manson tracks it down, tries to save it, and this is going to go in the backcourt for a backcourt violation. And now the GFA coaches better be careful as they're yelling at the refs, and now the technical is going to be called. Or no, they're calling timeout here. It seemed like only a matter of time before they did call it technical.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they let him vent for a few minutes there.
Yeah, it's helpful to get things off your chest a few times. I think, you need to give him an opportunity to let his voice be heard. The minute it gets disrespectful, however, that's when you need to,
I don't quite know what they're yelling about.
A backcourt violation is exactly the kind of thing you can argue about.
I mean, you had it in the front court.
And then
missed shot. The only person who touched it was Manson.
Yep.
Off the rebound, and he tried to save it and threw it in the backcourt. There isn't much to argue about there.
And it was definitely in the backcourt. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, 66-59 here. St. Luke's 7-point lead going into the dying moments of this game. Geez, that's all I got to say. I mean, this has just been an incredible matchup for the Storm. And at this point in the game, with Okiki off the court, Kiki is actually back on the court, so they're really going to need to manage him in terms of his offensive capabilities. 53 seconds to go here in this game. St. Luke's looking to walk away with the well-deserved win here tonight.
Seachin passes to Florio. Again, they are in clock kill mode here as Jima fouls Harper. That'll put him on the line for 1-1. And so that's going to be Jima's third, which will only be important if they can continue to hit, if GFA can hit some threes and climb back into it.
Yeah, exactly. Fouling only works if you're answering with points.
And the first one's good.
Harper extending the lead for the Storm. This is when those free throws are invaluable late in this game. You know, you definitely just don't want to make it possible that GFA can claw their way back into this.
Second's good as well.
68-59, St. Luke's establishing themselves, climbing away here.
And now Seachin steals the ball from GFA and drives and passes to Walter White. And St. Luke's again trying to kill the clock before Chima fouls White. So that'll put him on the line for a chance for a 1-and-1 as Chima gets his fourth. And White's going to go to the line here.
St. Luke's doing an incredible job managing their fouls tonight. GFA not having a lot of opportunities to go to the line here, and that's something that they've struggled with a little bit in the season. And you know, it's good to see that they've had some improvement in that area. Only 2 fouls in the second half compared to GFA's 8.
First one's good.
That's White drains that free throw, putting St. Luke's ahead by 10 points, their largest lead of the night.
On the court for GFA is Jima, Ropeman, Larry Giebel, Okiki, and Baines. And they're now down 11 as White hits the second. And he gets to 20 significantly later than he usually does. Jima chucks up the 30-footer, and he misses it, and the ball goes out of bounds. They say to St. Luke's. And St. Luke's now with 21 seconds left. We'll call timeout.
Yeah, so 21 seconds, down by 11 points. That's those are good numbers for the Storm in terms of preserving this lead. It's basically 2 points a second that GFA would have to score here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're GFA, you got to wonder, do you even bother with the foul here?
No.
I mean, the correct decision is no.
Yeah,
At this point, it's you're down 11. You take the loss respectfully, and I mean, going for the steal quickly on the pass, I think maybe you try that. But if you don't get it there, you let them cross half court and dribble it out.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, you just gotta, you know, bite the bullet. And basically, just maybe hope that St. Luke's coughs up the ball, you chuck up a 3. They botch the inbound, you chuck up another 3.
Yeah,
They botch the inbound again, you chuck up another 3, and then you're up by 1. But
you're gonna have to.
That's in a vacuum. So
have to pull a double Reggie Miller here.
Yeah, it's Tracy McGrady. Yeah, so I don't
get this one.
Yeah, so geez, I'm gonna be honest, a little less climactic of a finish than I was expecting from this game. St. Luke's up by 11.
Well, halftime, it was a 1-point game.
Exactly.
And now Jordan Seachin drives across half court, passes over to Jalen Lotta, and they're trying to trap him. They have not fouled him, but he passes to Seachin. Over to the other end to Harper. And now they let him hold on to it as St. Luke's able to come away with the victory, 70-59.
Great victory.
GFA started out great and couldn't really keep up that pace of play that they established in the early going.
Great job by the Storm in this one. I mean, that was one of those games where you look back to that game later in the season or in the playoffs, and you look to this and say, you know what, we were down, we were playing an extremely strong opponent, and yet we were still able to fight our way back to victory. And I think that this speaks volumes about the character of this team. This speaks volumes about the integrity of this team. The incredible job that Coach Gladstone has been doing, molding this team into one that never gives up and, comes through in the clutch moments. And I really think that this game had the best of it all. And, just a classic right here. Absolute classic.
Yeah, this is something, I mean, again, they'll want to look to this game for some things they definitely improved on in the middle of this one. Harper in the second half put up a lot more shots, and he got him to fall. And he certainly can do it game in and game out. So I'd look for him in the next few games to start shooting more often, and that would make St. Luke's a much more effective team offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's going to be the legacy in this game. Jonas Harper establishing that three-pointer. So
All
great game. Incredible game from the Storm tonight. Great job on both sides. It was fast. It was quick. It was exciting. It had it all. So thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night here at Carey Gymnasium for what will go down as one of the greatest games this season. Mr. Kress, we will kick it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks a lot, fellas. Good job as always, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Join us again next week on Tuesday. Our next broadcast is Tuesday. We got a busy week of Storm basketball next week. We're going to try to bring you every home and boys and girls game.